him, mate.
Ooh.
50%. How could it be offside?
It was. Yeah. Did he say yeah?
Yeah.
1 sec. I'll let you know when.
Yeah.
Can you grab that? Okay, hold on. 1 sec.
Thank you for joining us here for the match of the round. A bit of a late start here. My name's Justin Davies and I've been drafted in late to do your match of the round here as we see Bankstown get a corner. They're third of this contest thus far. I'll go through the lineups once we get through this set piece for you. We look to as Stephanie Ambrose, the captain for Bankstown City, goes over to put in the corner. She floats it in. Can't find it. Bankstown head and it's well saved, so I'll go for the teams. For Bankstown City, number 1 is Jasmine Lawler. Number 3, Stephanie Ambrose. Number 6, Cardia Badano. Number 7, Chelsea Gregorich. Number 8, Karen Bennett. Number 9, Heba El Sadiq. Number 12, Nelly Mujali. Number 13, Yumika Yajima. 15, Gemma Hall. 29, Lucy Cox-Sedge. And number 31, Samantha Payne. And over to Nepean. Their goalkeeper is Jasmine Crouch with Jasmine Malfire in 2, Katrina Haberman in 3, Hannah Haberman in 5. 8 is Gemma Morgan. Number 10 is Alicia Gatt. 11, Annabelle Fema. 13, Jessica Taylor. 14, Kira Geohagen. 15, Megan Lynn. And 34, Paris Stoll. We'll go through the benches when they become a bit more necessary for us, as we have a throw for Nepean down the sideline here. It's Bankstown work it down the left here. It's called play on. It's Karen Bennett just tipped it past her opponent and earns the throw, which will be taken by Stephanie Ambrose here. Chucks it down the line. Fires Gregorich, who loops the header up, but it's covered up by the Nepean defence. Well here. They'll earn a throw. Both teams had a roughish start to the season. Bankstown City picked up a win earlier this season, 1-0 against the Spartans, but that has been their only success, while Nepean has suffered 4 losses to start their campaign. But they have scored in their last 2 games, so here's some hoping for them to get into it today. So we see a bit of wrestling in the middle here. We throw in to Nepean. As Georgia Geohagen takes the throw, wanders down the line. They play a bit of a 1-2, but it's well recovered by Bankstown, who work it out from the back here. They're working it on the right. Heba El Sadiq trying to find an option. She finds Gemma Hall, who's chasing it down on the right here. And she will win a throw for her team. We'll see if Bankstown can convert on what has been a very good start for them here. Dominated chances, went close within the first minute really. And have been dangerous on all their set pieces thus far. Oh. It's almost the perfect opportunity there for Bankstown. Nepean players smacked it into each other, and then Karen Bennett just skied it over the bar there as we head into the 13th minute of the game. Don't mind me, people, if you hear a few silences. It's because I'm also the reporter for this league, and I am also taking down notes for the game. Which you can find my review probably later tonight on the Football New South Wales League socials, like every week with the preview and reviews. It's been a great competition to start with, and hopefully we're going to get a lot of drama here today. Just throwing it. Here we go. And Bankstown prepare another attack to go again. They've basically monopolised possession thus far. The deep throw there, and some good shepherding from the Nepean backline sees that go out for a goal kick, will give the visitors a bit of respite. Atlantic opening. As Jasmine Crouch just launches that one through, takes a little touch off Bankstown, and it'll be a throw in to Nepean. Can they build something here as we go along? They're throwing on the far side to Bankstown. Tell you what, they've been getting a bit of length and height on these throws thus far. Even though it's been to the displeasure of a few people who think there's been a few foul throws thus far, but they've been working on it well. And now they've earned a foul just over the halfway marker. Free kick is driven in. Misses a couple of heads. Chelsea Gregory is scrapping for the ball. She tries to produce a shot, but wonderful save there from Jasmine Crouch, who stayed strong to deny the striker, who's been the main outlet for Bankstown thus far this season. She did some fine work last season up front alongside ASA, who has obviously graduated to the Wanderers Women's A-League side. Gregory trying to chip one through, but it's cut out well by Nepean. Ali Mujali plays it out wide to Karen Bennett. Tries to measure across, but well taken by Crouch there. It would take just a few seconds to allow her team to go as she boots it upfield. And Hannah Haberman gets into a wrestle there. Can't quite grab it. She does win it back though. And gets it to Gemma Morgan. Plays it across midfield. Tries the 1-2, but it's easily cut out by Mujali, who plays it back to a goalkeeper. Obviously just not by myself today. We've got the wonderful Ches behind the camera here. Does some wonderful work all around. Has a wonderful social media presence as well. And we've got Angela DePorbay taking photos over in the corner there. She is a mainstay of this competition as well. She's always around, always keen to take a good photo of you. Bit more scrapping for the ball, but Nepean will take this back as we work back into it. Scrapping back here, Bankstown. Stephanie Ambrose plays it through, but it's been called offside by the referee. So it was a close one there. Interesting that it was called by the far side official as well, but more respite for Nepean as they work through this. Oh. Chelsea Gregory saves that one to Mujali, can't quite get to it. And it's played out by Nepean, so we'll get another throw here from Ambrose on the left-hand side. About 25 yards out. She opts for the short throw this time. Plays the 1-2. Ambrose. And more brave keeping there from Jasmine Crouch, who does enough to spoil that one and force Bankstown to retreat. Gregorich to Yamika to Yujira. But it's again worked away. Mujali plays it wide to Sadiq, but too much on that, and it'll be a throw in to Nepean. We just passed the 19th minute mark in this game. Been a fast start here thus far. We'll just wait. It's a throw in for Nepean. Hannah Haberman tries to play it to Paris Stall, who tries to chip and chase for herself. Gets a bit of a deflection there, but it doesn't fall kindly for her. Majali recovers. Nice little turn there to keep it in the defence. Out to Ambrose. Just plays a bit of a 1-2 with Samantha Payne. then out to Cardia Badano. Tries to measure a pass, but straight to someone on the Nepean side. Again, just patient build up here from Bankstown. They're waiting to find a crack in the armour here of Nepean. Payne measures across, but will win a throw after it touched off Nepean. Again, we're sensing the pattern of this game. It's just Bankstown on the attack and Nepean trying to counter whenever they can, which has been a rare opportunity. We saw one moment where Stall got a bit of space. She showed off a bit of that pace. Ambrose, again, piloting across, but this time is much easier for Crouch, who just claims easily. And then we'll boot it high up in the air this time. Going for a bit more height than length this time. Ambrose recovers. Plays the 1-2 out there. Karen Bennett. Tries to play it off a defender. But Nepean win the foul there for a bit of an unnecessary challenge, and we give them a chance to work out there. As we got Josh Janker behind the benches here for Nepean FC, just giving a few instructions while we have A-League's legend Ante Kovic coaching for Bankstown City here today. So we await the free kick. The free kick is a bit of a miss hit there, and it goes straight out, and it'll be handed right back to Bankstown. Ambrose with a throw-in to Bennett. Out to Payne. He then just gets it on to Badano. Then Coxedge, who wins a throw down. Coxedge was the offer of a stoppage time winner for Bankstown City in their only win. This a stoppage time winner against Bankstown Spartans, which will please a few people I know out of this. As we still await hopefully we won't be waiting up that long for our first goal tonight. Badano out to Payne. Payne just striding forward to the ball. Ambrose takes a touch, tries to chase her own ball, but no good. And Haberman will pass on the throw. Just fighting for the ball. A goal kick to Nepean FC. Crouch, who's probably been the pick of the players for Nepean thus far, made a few very good stops, claimed a lot of good crosses thus far. Ujima tries to chip it over to her teammate, but it will break back to Bennett. To Mujali. To Ujiro. Just spins around the world. But Karen Bennett tries to find a Stall. Stall just wrestles through and uses her pace. She's knocked it past. And she just tries a long range effort, which didn't work out well. But that's a very good bright spot there. Nepean Paris Stall showing off. She's got a bit of pace, so they can get the ball over the top to her. She could do something out of this one. Oh, sorry. Yep. Sorry for those that have unfortunately been treated to the side of my head in the corner of the street. There, that won't be happening again. Good work from Sadiq to beat a defender. But Nepean recover well. And can they get a counter going here? Yajima tries to chip one through for Gregorich, but it's easily covered by Crouch. Boots it over the head of Stoll, And but still, again, doggedly running through the ball. She's been a tireless worker, that's what. Just making sure she's got the ball back now. In a bit of a wrestle there with Payne. Bennett tries to slide one through. No work there. They're wrestling for the ball. Gemma Morgan just gets knocked off it there. Ref calls play on. That one's a bit more obvious. Katrina Haleman called for a foul there for a very clear push. Don't think she can have any complaints with that one. Oh, it's been called a drop ball. Has the referee said that he's hit? So, again, Bankstown really favoured that ball over the top there. But they haven't just quite got the radar right thus far, which has made it easy for Crouch to deal with. As we pass the half-hour mark here in Sefton, you're with Justin Davies here at Jensen Park for Bankstown City Lions and Nepean FC in the League One Women's Match of the Round. On a very nice day compared to some of the other ones we've had in the league thus far this year. We've had a few blazing hot days, and hopefully the rain stays away thus far. There's already a little bit of dew on the seats here, but hopefully that's the only precipitation we have today. As it's worked out to Bennett. Tries to work past the defender. Nope. Again, really well defended from Kira Geohagen, who gives up the corner. Sorry, gives up the throw there. It must have been mighty close. Ambrose tosses one in to Gregoridge, backs into it. Her defender slides past it, and then forces a really good stop there from Crouch. That was coming at a rate of knots there, and she pushed it over the bar. Bankstown set up for their corner here. Whipped in close by, but chested away from the pen. And we given a goal kick here. Ref has called it last off Bankstown there, so reprieve again for the visitors. Crouch gets it over to Gat, but she loses out. Sadiq into Gregoridge, who tries to cut back, but it's a bit behind her teammate there. Bankstown recycle again. Ambrose, who's been the main weapon with the crosses thus far, this time goes for a shot herself, but well gobbled up by Crouch, who will take those all day. This goal kick, she just loops up in the air, and Ambrose is back in the action again. Mujali just works it back. Ambrose, and they'll just take their time here. Payne to Badano. But Badano, who just hold on to the ball here, eye up her options, and then gets it out wide. Plays in, the pass is played into Gregoridge, who goes between two defenders there. Beats another one. It's a wonderful solo effort there from Chelsea Gregoridge. Beat about 4 defenders and then chipped it over Jasmine Crouch to give Bankstown City a 1-0 lead in the 29th minute here. Wonderful solid effort there, and probably the reward for the dominance that Bankstown has had in this opening half hour. Chelsea Gregoridge, she's always at the heart of most of Bankstown City's good work, and this time she just went, I'll do it on my own, beat 4 defenders and then chipped it over to keep it a score. Ujima just spinning around looking for her option. Plays it out wide. To Hall. Just compose at the back here. As Payne will just take her time over the ball. To Badano. She's getting a lot of touches in the last few minutes here. Gets it out to Hall. So Ujima, who's dropped a bit deeper and tries to play one over for Coxedge, who can't win the race to the ball, but will win a throw for Bankstown City. Ujima out to Mujali. Payne spots the run of Ambrose, who's going to deliver another wicked cross, but this time it's well cut out. Mujali at the top of the box. She unfurls a shot, but this time it's well defended by Nepean FC as they'll break again. Parastall, who's their outlet thus far. She hasn't got much there, but she does win a throw there, which will relieve something for Nepean. Yeah. We've got a break in play for a stoppage. Nepean just working it up and win another throw. Bennett. Out to Payne, to Badano. Out to Coxedge, who just will shuffle passes with her. We might be getting an early change here for Nepean FC, which is interesting. Gregorich again, just weaving past defenders, but this time Crouch. And it's just booted across halfway from Crouch. Badano will just retrieve it again. Out to Coxedge, who will retrieve it. We will be getting that early change for Nepean FC. It'll be interesting. Looks like it'll be Talia Mitchell coming on. Talia Mitchell coming on for Nepean FC. For number 10. For number 10, Alicia Gatt. Josh Janko must have seen something they wanted to change. Hit. And has opted for the quick switch with 11 minutes to go in the half for Nepean. And now Gatt has to do, because the new rules state you have to go off at your closest convenience, Gatt is doing the long walk across the field here, which won't help if she's got an injury there. Bankstown again. If Rosa caused trouble here, Mujali recovers to Ujima, who spies the run of Bennett, but this time can't reel it in, and neither can Ambrose, so it'll be a goal kick out to Nepean. We'll enjoy a little bit of respite. Gone for mid-range-ish goal kick there, but we'll win the throw there from Nepean. I'll just take their time off this throw. Still backs off her defender, trying to maybe win it and defend it. The new entrant, Tully Mitchell, wins them a throw. And it's taken very quickly and very sharply there. And Nepean just doing gradual movement up the pitch through throw-ins. They're trying to find stall. This one's cut out. Mitchell hooks it back towards the... Gregorich heads it on. And it's miss... G. Hagen. It's out wide. Megan Lynn doing some great defending on Bankstown there. Mujali got it at the top of the box. She'll offer a shot and just sprays it a little wide there. And Nepean will save their blushes there. But again, I guess it's been the situation of this half. Nepean's just holding on here. As Crouch just taking the time over a bit of a goal kick, getting it to the right spot. Maybe using a bit of time. This time they opt to play short. Maybe just had enough of rolling it long. So maybe Nepean has found something they can maybe work. But it's easily taken by Mujali to Ujima. Out to Payne. Who again finds Ambrose. Who puts in another teasing cross, but this time Crouch gathers on the second one. She patted it down to herself there. It was well played from her. She booms it out for stall, but she's not either. Ujima assessing the options. Out to Ambrose. But now they'll reset. Maybe look for the other side. Go on the inside. Just a good triangle of passing there from the Lions. And then Payne over to Badano. Assesses a long option, but goes short to Coxedge, who has some room to run there. Kept it going along for herself. And she does fashion a cross, but gobbled up by Crouch, who will quickly throw in, and we're back underway. Gemma Morgan with Gia Hagen wins a throw for Nepean FC. Gemma Morgan. Again, the gradual procurement of land for Nepean. Breaks back, but it will be called back for a foul on Nepean. Bankstown look to take this quick through Payne. Gets it out to Badano. Badano assessing the long option again. But Lynn is in the way there. It's gone back central. Lynn trying to play the 1-2 with the goalkeeper, but the pass goes a bit astray, and again Bankstown earn the throw. We've got a foul call for a push here, so it'll be a good chance for Bankstown to swing in a free kick right on the edge of the box. Crouch will get ready to set up a wall. Looks like a wall of 3. Does look a bit too close from where the foul occurred. We'll see where they set up. They are going to have to move a few inches away. A bit further now. Just slowly inching back as Ambrose will take on the free kick. I don't think she'll go direct. I think she'll try to float one in for one of her players to get involved. You maybe find the head of Gregorich or Bennett. There you go, the wall back the requisite amount. It's Ambrose, goes for the high one. And it's well tapped in from Chelsea Gregoridge. She's just able to score probably the easiest goal of her career. As Ambrose put in the cross. And then Gemma Hall just slid it back inside, and Gregoridge had the tap in for her second of the afternoon in the 41st minute of this game. It'll give them a healthy 2-goal lead, almost headed towards halftime. Again, Bankstown will get another big set piece chance here. Ambrose will have a chance to open up the shoulders there and get the throw in. She's got the short option to Eugenia. She goes long to Gregoridge, who spins and turns like a top and tries to cut back there, but no one is there to receive. And Nepean are able to sweep away, but Payne will just bring it back straight to him. Eugenia rolls through, out to Ambrose. It goes, Ambrose is doing really well with these crosses, but then no one's just been able to get on the edge of it. Eugenia, there's just constant pressure coming here for Nepean. Payne, out to Ambrose, who skips past the defender. Gives it into the dangerous Gregoridge again. She's looking to get past. She will. But the Nepean defence stands up and earns a goal kick there as we head into the 42nd minute of this game. We've also already had one game played in the League One Women's competition this weekend on Saturday afternoon. Central Coast Mariners continue their perfect start to the season with a 3-0 win against Southern Strikers down at Herring Denning Reserve. In a very rare Saturday afternoon treat for Southern Strikers. I'm sure the players and coaches will enjoy having a Sunday off instead of having to come to the field for once, which is usually only reserved for when teams go down to play the Flame. Payne just patrolling her back line there. Coxedge to Badano, who's under a little bit of pressure, but she's able to take it easy back to Jasmine Lawler, who obviously hasn't had many touches. It's probably, I think, her third touch of the game. She gets it out to Badano, who misplaces a pass and stalls right on it, trying to find a friendly play, but she does earn the free kick for some contact, and they give a chance maybe for Nepean to steal one back just before half-time here. Katrina Haberman will step up for this free kick. The referee advising her not to steal a few more metres, but I'm sure all footballers still a few metres out of any free kick or advantage they can take. Katrina Haberman chips one through, but it will just go quietly over the sideline. Payne just playing it back, just assured possession here from Bankstown, who want to see out the half here, maybe create one more opportunity of their own. Coxedge on the edge, on the wide play, out to Badano. Who's being pressed a little bit from stall, but now she's retreated back into her block. Morgan is taken over the pass there, isn't it? This Krause is just playing it around the area, getting ready take it on as we are about to head into stoppage time, which I don't think there'll be much there. It's been a pretty incident-free half besides our one sub here of Talia Mitchell coming on for Alicia Gatt. We got Nepean just playing around, but Ujima rolls it back through. Payne has stepped up now out of her defensive position to get involved in this. Karen Bennett tries to bend one, but just over. Crouch is taking her time, wasting all the seconds she can to get her team to half time. Only down at 2-0. Morgan wrestling for the ball here. She will get it back. She won't win the war there. Ambrose. Up to Bennett. Gregory just rides the defender well there. Oh, and whacks one against the bar there. She was hunting for the first half hat trick there, and she was inches away there. So more wonderful work there from Gregorich. Mujali. Talia Mitchell wins out there. Gets it out to Stall. She goes for the wide option, but is unable to get it going by Hannah Haberman. Ambrose will take the throw in. Majali tries to spread it wide, but it's well taken by Lynn. And Bankstown City will just reset here. Badano plays the long ball. El Sadiq in a race with Crouch, but Crouch wins the race and boots one over to Mitchell. Gets a shirred touch there. Morgan couldn't find the extra. Spadano. As Payne, would just taking all the meters she can with the ball there that the Nepean defense is offering her. Katrina Haberman with some good defensive work there. Will just force the throw for Bankstown. Ambrose will be one final corner here for Bankstown. We have seen the referee look at his watch a few times, but he will allow this final corner to go here. I know some referees are much more strict and be like, time's up, but he will let this one happen, and Stephanie Ambrose will try to swing in another devastating corner. She goes for a lower trajectory there, and it's played out well by Nepean. And that will be half time. We have a 2-0 lead for Bankstown City, with both goals coming from Chelsea Gregorich. Her first coming in the 30th minute and her second in the 41st minute, which gives Bankstown City a 2-0 lead. I'm Justin Davies, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half here. So go grab yourself a hot drink or some food and come back in about 15 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, welcome back for the second half here of this League One Women's Match of the Round between Bankstown City Lions FC and Nepean FC. I believe we have seen a change at half-time for Bankstown City. Crystalia Kalidakis has come on for the hosts as we await the referee's whistle to start the second half. Jacka. Yeah. Cheers. And we're back underway here. Bankstown with first use of the ball again. That's well recovered from Nepean through Jessica Taylor, who's wrestling alongside, and Jessica Taylor wins the free kick here, just near the halfway marker. It's Megan Linnell, who steps back, getting ready to pilot this free kick down. Kalidakis getting her first touch since coming on. Gets it out to Gregorich, who earns the foul after a bit of contact. Spadano will set up this free kick for Bankstown. Lots of fruit. Gregorich tries to get a flick onto it. Parasol wrestling for the ball. Knocks over the defender, but can't get the ball. She will continue her pressing. Badano trying to play through Kalidakis, but Lynn's there to take it over. Mitchell. Mitchell gets it back to Haberman. The ball's just hitting everyone. Bennett plays away for Kalidakis. Fires one straight into the side netting. Emirates just amble up and take this. Bennett is bowled over there, but no foul given. It will play on for Hall, and we will go back for that foul now. We've had quite a few free kicks to start the second half. Ambrose again will try and perfect her delivery and find the head of maybe Gregorich or Kalidakis. Crouch initially just pats it back into the pack, but this time she's able to recover and grab it. Ujima picks up her throw, and Ambrose tries to fly one in. Nepean getting a foot on the ball here. Mitchell wins the throw there for Nepean FC. She leaves it for Lynn, who will throw it down the line. Mitchell finds Morgan, who plays the 1-2 for her again. And it's swept out for a throw in there for Nepean FC. They're just trying to set up. We've got a bit of a multi-ball setup. So rolled into Katrina Haberman and now take the throw. She'll go for the long throw here, which will please Eric Subiano, but doesn't obviously have the length from a Megan Campbell throw, but she's aspiring. Nepean FC with a well-won free kick there. So they get probably their first chance in the second half to actually put some pressure on Jasmine Lawler in the Bankstown City goal. Gemma Morgan standing over this one, getting ready to go into the chasing pack. It almost fell to the feet of Mitchell, who's unable to turn that home after and get one back for Nepean FC. And just confirming that change at the break was Heba El Sadiq off for Crystalia Kalidakis for Bankstown City, which means both teams have made one sub each. Obviously you have 4 windows to make subs these days, and halftime does not count as a window, which is smart. So teams often use that to their advantage to make 1 or 2 shots. Kalidakis has broken the offside trap. No, she has not. Len will reset from this free kick. Hall has recovered it for Bankstown. Plays it into Gregorich. Morgan wrestling with 2 defenders. Works it out wide. Well played from her. But then it's cheaply turned over, which will offer Bankstown just passage here. As Cox said, she'll throw it in. But it's swept up by Haberman. Kalidakis earns a free kick for a push in the back there. As Megan Lynn's disputing that call a little bit. But referee's decision is always final. Ambrose will trudge over again to take another free kick, this time from the right. She's given herself a bit of a run up this time. Curled it right to a Bankstown player, but they aren't able to get enough connection with it for a goal, and we'll just go out for a goal kick. This Crouch again just setting up, going short with this goal kick again. She's had enough of going long like she did in the first. Gia Hagen unable to hold on to the ball. Bennett with a wonderful shot there and earns her side of corner as Crouch has to spill that out. Ambrose is racking up these miles of just going from corner flag to every free kick. She's She's their primary and only taker, so it's a free kick as the corner just missed everyone and it's swept away by Nepean FC. And Ambrose will pick it up herself and will measure another delivery. This time Katrina Haberman clears it out. Morgan just using the body there. Well won. But again gives it away to Yajima. Finds Ambrose with a wonderful cross which Crouch is able to pick up after not knowing where it was for a second there. Gregory a bit displeased that she might have had a hat trick there if the ball just popped away. Stall again just competing for the ball. Payne just trying to find a runner. This time she finds Gregory, who's caught off. Good stepping up from the Nepean line there. Nepean will get us ready again. Looks like Nepean is going to their bench for a second time. Headed away by Ambrose, but it's a good tussle there for the ball. This goes back home to the goalkeeper. Payne just plays the 1-2 and plays it across her box to Badano. Finds Coxedge. And they're just the back three of Bankstown City just very reassured. Just pushing the ball around to each other, waiting for an opening, really. Badano and Payne just playing a game with themselves at the moment. Haberman tries to pick out a pass, but again, only goes to the Nepean defence. Nepean are getting ready for their second team. Caitlin Abbas, who was their goal scorer last week in their loss to Central Coast Mariners. She scored a second half consolation goal, which brought it back to 5-1. Bankstown have worked the trap well this time. Gregory tries to get one past Jasmine Lawler, but this time she's able to stick a foot out. Mujali tries for a low drive, and it's punched away by Crouch as Bennett retrieves, keeps the pressure on, doesn't offer the corner. And now Hall hits the left post. It's just all action stations here. As Ambrose recovers again, but it's swept away by Gia Hagen. Gregory just playing it back. And the 1-2 with Coxedge. Puts in a wonderful, as well recovered, and they can finally take a breath. Although maybe they won't, they just plays it out very quickly. Stall. Just kind of plays it into a general area. Gemma Morgan. Morgan battling for the ball. Payne roaming a bit forward now. It's going on a mazy run here. And it goes wide. We got the double change coming up For Nepean, it'll be Sophie Williams and Caitlin Abbas coming on for both Katrina and Hannah Haberman. See, they can bring maybe a bit more spark to this Nepean attack as they can force their way back into this game. As that goal kick wasn't taken properly, so now we're going back for a redo. Crouch looks like she might opt for a longer one. No. She will go long this time. Abbas getting involved very early. And a run out for a Nepean FC. Throw in, goes down the line, and they'll win another one. They'll once again try that gradual property development of throw-ins. Talia Mitchell takes a good touch. Evers unable to make something of it. Annabelle Femia plays it out to Abbas. That's well covered by Ambrose, who finds Badano. And out to Ujima. This time Gregorich and Kalidakis work together, but this time it's swept out by Crouch. They've tried to work the offside trap a couple times there. Bankstown, this time it almost worked. As Coxedge will take the throw out to Gregorich. The push away pass, but it's stopped. And will be a throw for Nepean FC. Mitchell just wrestling with it. Coxedge again will get the throw-in duties on this right side. And she'll get to take another one. Just a bit further up the field here. She's getting her steps in today with this, with her throw-ins. Coxedge looking for the options. They just played out for another throw-in. As the game is just settling into a pattern. Femia's unable to jockey that one out. Hall tries to play back. Kalidakis tries to use her strength, but also gives up a foul for leaning on the defender. Lynn drives in the free kick, but it's easily picked up by Ujima. So they'll just roam forward and find Gregorich. Chips it over to herself, keeps rolling along. There's a handful of her shirt being pulled, but she keeps rolling along. Rolls the ball. A wonderful save from Jasmine Crouch. That looks like for all certain a goal. She was able to pluck it out of the air and keep it as a 2-goal. She's now down for some treatment after that wonderful save. Crouch is back up after a wonderful save and just taking a quick breather. And we'll play on. Crouch shows off her long arm again, but it will again go. Oh. Karen Bennett again trying to test and tried with the long ranger there, but this time it just faded a bit wide. As Nepean have reverted back to longer drop goal kicks. Annabelle Femia trying to play it through to Gemma Morgan, but Ujima collects. Good little bit of skill there from Gregory to get past her defender. As Mitchell just spins around, loses Kalidakis, and finds a pass inside to Morgan, who cannot link up again with Stall. And it's easy well taken by Coxedge, who we'll just play it back to a keeper and we can restart this move again. Jima out to Ambrose. Plays it wide of Hall, but she won't be the first there. And Crouch will just say anywhere but here and get it out to safety. Ambrose trying to get outside her defender. Well done by the Nepean defender to just put it out for the corner. Sophie Williams with a good touch there to make sure it didn't go anywhere near the goal. But now Ambrose will set up for another corner. We must be getting into double figures for her taking these corners today. This one is easily claimed by Crouch, as it looks like Bankstown is getting ready to make their second change. Yasmin Placer coming on. Paris Stall's able to win out there. Wins out again. Plays it out wide, but unable to link. And Hall places it over to the keeper. Femia just playing it around there. Kalidakis is able to get onto that ball. She tries to play one down the wing. But Isabella Malfa is able to see it out. As we'll see Lucy Coxedge come off for Yasmin Placer in the 68th minute as we head into the final quarter of the game. We've got Gregorich down, looking like she's clutching a little bit of the hamstring knee arrows, so she'll get looked at by the physio, as teams will take this chance to just have a bit of a breather. And while Placer's just getting a reminder of what her duties are since she has just come on the field. We've got the Nepean girls getting up into a huddle, seeing what they can do to get this game, while Bankstown's just opting for a bit of water. Thankfully, which has been a very cool day today, and we've touched wood, headed into the final 20 minutes, not had the rain materialise yet, which I'm sure Chez is very thankful for. That there's no rain, because he has forgot his umbrella today. So Gregorich is back up and she's gone over the sideline to continue to receive her treatment, and everyone will get back into their places and we'll resume the game. The linesman is just being very official and telling the players where to warm up, the substitutes to warm up properly. As we will just get it restarted now. with a short goal kick. Out to La Malfa. Strings one over to Morgan, sorry. But then it's just played over the sideline for a throw in to Bankstown. Bennett just tussling for the ball there, but she gets the throw. We'll play on. Jessica Taylor's able to just hold onto the ball and play it out to Talia Mitchell. Finds Stall, who turns into trouble a bit there, and Ujima retrieves. And Placer getting her first touch of the ball since coming to fellow sub Kaladakis with a wonderful turn there. Out to Gregorich. She tries to find the pass back to Kaladakis, but this one's left a bit short. Femia's out to play to Morgan. To Geohagen. Then out to Stall. Stall goes over her head. Mujali out to Kaladakis. Kaladakis tries to find the runner. Gregorich, who seems to have recovered from her knock earlier. She's back to taking on defenders, but this time she tries to roll ball to herself and it doesn't work. And it'll be a goal kick. Ujima plays it out to Kaladakis. Kaladakis is unable to get a shot away because Jessica Taylor was there on the... But it'll come straight back at him. Place will take the throw to Kaladakis. Tries to flick it over her opponent. Tries to flick it over again. Does win the throw. Place will take the throw quickly. Gregory tries to use her body position well. This time she can't. Mujali plays it back. That's Badano. Then out to Payne, back to Badano. Badano stepping up here, trying to find Gregorich with a run, but she only finds it deep. Mitchell's trying to chase onto a ball. But Jasmine Law was able to push it. Lynn. Out to Taylor. Lynn will take the throw. She tries to find Stall, who just lets it hit her head. But we'll go. Lynn will get more practice with the throw in now, just a bit further down. Maybe she can continue this streak of Nepean FC finding the back of the net at least once in their games in the last 2 weeks. Majali tries to play it well. And just a little bit of skill there. Kovic with a little bit of keep up. Lynn will take this throw on halfway. Kaladakis retrieves. Gemma Morgan wins out. Chelsea Gregorich is able to dig it out there. Badano to Payne. To Ujima, they've recovered as well. Bankstown, as they just play it through. Finds Bennett. weaves inside, unfurls a shot, which goes wide of the mark. She has just had the run of the field in this second half here. Karen Bennett, she's had a wonderful half. Mitchell just putting the pressure on her opposite number. Jessica Taylor's unable to thread it through to one of her players, and Ujima will try to push it up. Some good feet by Gregory. She just basically plays a 1-2 herself and scores a third goal. That's a hat-trick for her. Wonderful reward for dogged effort from Gregory today. That makes it 3-0 for Bankstown City with 14 minutes to go in this game. As we see, Nepean FC will make... So see Paris Stall, who's never stopped running, coming off now alongside Annabelle Femia. To be replaced by Carla Gross and Tamira Greaves will be probably the last two changes for Nepean FC today. We're about to get ready for the kickoff again. Kalidakis is putting pressure on Mitchell, who wins a free kick. As Lamafa, who's now taken over in the armband, will take this free kick. She plays the short option to Gemma Morgan. Out to Kalidakis, who tries to feed Gregorich again, and why not? She's on fire today. It looks like we're going to get a double change for Bankstown coming up. Cardia Badano stepping up forward, and Gregorich, who's caught offside again. It will be a triple sub for just confirming that triple change. It'll be hat-trick hero Chelsea Gregorich coming off, Karen Bennett and Natalie Majali coming off for Leah Kolaluche, Crystal Woods and Anissa Ismail, who will get a 10-minute plus cameo in this game. Kolaluche trying to get involved right away there, but she did stray offside slightly there. It was almost an instant impact from the substitute. Crouch will just take this free kick. She just fires it wide and it's headed in. Ujima just setting up over the ball. Playing with Ambrose. Tyler Mitchell just wrestling there. Gemma Morgan. Woods will keep it out of the woods there for Bankstown as Ujima drops a bit deep to receive. And Ambrose is going on a marauding run. Hall smashes one into the back of the net, makes it 4-0 for Bankstown, who finally get that offside trap working well, and Hall with a wonderful finish to make it 4-0. We head into the final 10 minutes now. Is Bankstown City 4, Nepean FC 0. Maybe a little harsh on Nepean, who've had an improved effort in this second half, but Bankstown finally found their shooting boots and put it into the back of the net. And made up for their loss last week and looks like they'll pick up their second win of the season. As Gemma Morgan wins a foul there. Lynn just floats in the free kick. Morgan tries to play it back in. Mitchell trying to play it through to Mitchell, but Jasmine Lawler will be the first to that one, and she will slowly pick that up and hold on. And just wait till her players are back in, and she will boot it high up into the sky as the floodlights are taking real effect here. Tamara Greaves only almost profited there from the short pass, but again it'll just be played out for a Bankstown goal kick, and Lawler will get a redo here and play it short. Out to Woods. Woods and Payne just exchanging passes with Lawler. They're trying to find the opening. Ujima. Payne out to the tireless Stephanie Ambrose. Payne just spinning around looking for the option. Goes back to Lawler. To Woods, who will push it forward a bit. Steps past the defender, out to Badano. Who gets it out to Placer. Can she create something here? Colaluche. Places in the cross, but again it is swept away from Ujima trying to turn the corner, but it had gone out before she was able to pass it, so it'll be a goal kick. Crouch will get this restarted. As Nepean played out, we'll get Ambrose Rose throwing it in. With Ujima. Out to Woods. Woods just turns back and will play Lawler, the safety option here. Who then play it over to Payne. Who offers a deep ball. Finds Hall, the most recent scorer. Colaluche was waiting in the box there, but she could not get a foot to it. But we'll go out for a Bankstown throw. Place will trot over to take the throw. Colaluche to Gemma Hall. Payne tries one from range, but it goes over. It would have really been the cherry on top of what has been a fantastic performance from Bankstown. Here, if she could fire one into the top corner there, it would have had to been a special effort to beat Jasmine Crouch, who, while has conceded 4 goals today, has made some fantastic saves, including a point-blank one on Karen Bennett, which I think even surprised herself. Nepean push it out wide here. Tamara Greaves tries to get onto one, but she's unable to find the end. Ujima, who's definitely just playing that defensive midfielder role now, is just controlling and pulling the strings there. Woods tries to pull. Kalodakis cuts inside a defender. Tries to play one to Ishmael, but this time didn't work. Bankstown do win a free kick for someone being knocked over, so we'll give them a chance at the shooting opportunity. Badano, who's worked tirelessly in defence earlier, now has moved up into a more attacking position. The usual taker, Ambrose, again will step up, and I think she'll have to move the wall a little bit. It's a free person wall for Nepean FC, who've been marched back the required 10 yards from our referee. Let's see what Ambrose can produce for this one. Produces shooting opportunities, and it's well gathered low by Crouch, who might for a second thought it might slip through her fingers, but she's able to hold on to that. Playing wide, Morgan. The pass. Mitchell tries to get around a defender, but only plays it into her. Placer does some great defending there. Woods. Kalodakis. Placer just goes into the back of it, her player, and earns the eye of the referee. Lynn will play this wide as the referee has to duck to make sure he doesn't get involved. Kalodakis plays it out. As we head into the final 2 minutes of this one. It's getting quite dark here. Yeah, the lights are on. That's another foul, this time on Ujima. Morgan will take this free kick, maybe to get something on it for Nepean as they can get on the score. She drives one low, but it's straight to Lawler, who clutches gratefully then falls to the ground, as keepers are wont to do when they're just trying to use up some time late in the game. Payne gets us restarted to Ambrose. Ambrose playing it off her defender there to get just a throw in and waste a few more seconds. Hall turning inside outside. Again trying to play it to Colaluche. Nepean will just slowly get this ready for a goal kick. We're heading to the final 30 seconds of the game. It'll go short. Kaladakis rushes over to take the throw in. She's hungry for another goal in this game. Hall trying to find somewhere to pass it. With lovely range out to Ambrose. She'll take a strike and puts it into the back of the net. It's well deserved for Stephanie Ambrose. She makes it 5-0 for Bankstown as we head into stoppage time. And a 5-star effort from the hosts today. We are now into stoppage time. You might have heard my phone chime as obviously keeping time up myself here because the clock just says 45, just telling us how long each half is. We are into stoppage time. Well, I guess we get a couple of minutes. No board here either. So we're going truly old school here. Don't even have that little book that might work out as one. As Nepean win a foul right on halfway. One of the substitutes, Carla Gross, will offer this up to Morgan, who plays it out wide. Samira Greaves, Gross again, Kolaluche, turns, tries to find Kaladakis, but a vital interception there. Lynn just keeps a hold of it. Gross. Talia Mitchell trying to race onto this one, but the bounce beater. Payne will just stroll this one up to Ujima, who's able to ride the challenge there really well with a defender. Payne can't find the direction of that one, but Ujima will collect. She finds Kaladakis. She's on one-on-one with the keeper, but she fires it straight at the keeper. Ujima again, maybe trying to recreate the magic of that last pass she had for Kaladakis. We'll say it was another wonderful save from Jasmine Crouch, who, while on the losing side, has made some superb stops this afternoon. As I'm also pretty safe to say that both Ches and I will be safe from the rain here tonight. The clouds aren't looking that menacing, so it's very nice. We got through this one. Ujima. Offside. Kolaluche. Kolaluche has straight offside there, and then just Crouch just take the slow walk to go grab the ball, take some time, make sure this game comes to a conclusion soon. Lamalfa has the free kick, just plays it to her right, and that will be game over. It is a 5-0 win to Bankstown City Lions FC today, with Chelsea Gregorich getting a hat-trick here, alongside goals from Hall and Stephanie Ambrose to round off the scoring for a big 3 points for Bankstown City. I've been Justin Davies with cameraman Ches here, and we'll see you at the next game. Have a wonderful evening.